Andrew Neil pushes Keir Starmer on key policy shift in tense interview. In a gripping political interview that aired live this week, veteran journalist Andrew Neil sat down with Labour Party leader Sir Keir Starmer for what many are calling one of the most direct and challenging exchanges of the year. The wide-ranging conversation covered everything from the economy and immigration to the future of public services, and it included a rare moment of admission from Starmer that sparked instant reaction online and in political circles. Neil, known for his sharp, forensic interviewing style, didn't hold back as he pressed Starmer on several contentious policy issues. One moment in particular caught viewers' attention, when Neil asked Starmer to clarify his party's position on tax and spending should Labour form the next government. Midway through the interview, Neil posed a question that many in the public have been asking: will Labour be raising taxes to fund its public service commitments? Starmer, after a brief pause, offered a response that was notably more direct than his usual cautious phrasing. "We've been clear that under a Labour government, we will not raise taxes on working people. But yes, we are exploring fairer ways to make sure those with the broadest shoulders contribute more." While not an outright confirmation of tax hikes, the phrase, "those with the broadest shoulders," hinted at a shift toward higher taxes on wealthier individuals or corporations, something that has been speculated but not clearly stated in previous interviews. Neil quickly followed up, "So, Labour is open to revisiting capital gains or corporate tax?" Starmer replied, "We're looking at all fair and responsible options. Our aim is to protect working families while ensuring our NHS and schools are properly funded." This exchange led many viewers to interpret the conversation as a turning point, a moment where Labour's fiscal plans were articulated with a new level of clarity. As expected, the interview triggered a wave of responses from politicians, journalists, and the public. Some praised Starmer for finally being more transparent. Shadow Chancellor Rachel Reeves later commented, "We're proud of our commitment to fairness. Keir showed that we're not afraid to be honest with the public about the choices we face." Others, however, expressed concern that any talk of tax reform, even if aimed at the wealthiest, could hurt Labour's support among middle-income voters. Conservative MP Jeremy Hunt tweeted, "Starmer's true plans are emerging: more taxes, more spending, less freedom. Voters deserve better." Yet several policy analysts took a more nuanced view. Political economist Dr. Hannah Lowe told BBC Radio, "This wasn't a bombshell. It was a calculated acknowledgement of economic reality. Any government inheriting the current fiscal position will face tough decisions." The interview also reignited debate around Andrew Neil's interviewing technique. Some viewers found his intense approach uncomfortable, while others applauded him for holding politicians to account. Neil's interviews are known for cutting through vague talking points, and in this case, his persistence arguably forced Labour's leader to be more open than usual. "He's one of the few interviewers who won't let a politician off the hook," said political journalist Claire Richards. And tonight, that persistence paid off. Despite the tension, the conversation remained respectful throughout, offering a strong example of political journalism at its best: challenging yet civil, critical yet constructive. Starmer's interview comes at a pivotal time. With a general election expected within the next year, Labour has been carefully managing its message, offering a vision for change without alarming swing voters or business leaders. By cautiously acknowledging that tax reform may be necessary, Starmer may be testing how far he can go in explaining his policy platform without alienating key voter groups. The strategy seems aimed at transparency while maintaining public trust. Polling data following the interview shows Labour holding steady, though some commentators note that the coming weeks will be telling. If voters respond positively to the honesty, it may give Labour momentum. If the opposition successfully frames the message as a threat of tax increases, it could pose challenges. In an era when political messaging is often criticized for being vague or evasive, moments like this interview matter. While Starmer didn't deliver an earth-shattering revelation, he offered something arguably more important: a glimpse into how he plans to lead with caution, pragmatism, and a growing willingness to level with the public. Whether that approach will win over undecided voters remains to be seen, but one thing is clear: political interviews still have the power to shape public perception when conducted with integrity and substance. What's your take? Did Keir Starmer offer the clarity voters are asking for, or is Labour still playing it too safe? Let us know in the comments below. And if you want more in-depth political updates like this one, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a story.